Supplementary Appropriation Act, Amendment Bill, SB 1124. Mr. President, my highly esteemed colleagues, permit me to lead the debate on these very important bills, which seek to amend the 2022 Supplementary Appropriation Act to extend the implementation year from 30th June 2023 to 31st December 2023, respectively. The bill was read the first time today, Wednesday, 24th May. Not today. Saturday, 27th May 2023. Your Excellency, you will recall that the National Assembly extended the implementation of the 2022 Supplementary Appropriation Act from 31st December 2022 to 31st March 2023. This was to allow full implementation of the budget, especially in light of the 2022 supplementary budget approved on December 2022. The extension had allowed MDAs to utilize a large appropriation of funds released to them. However, significant amounts of funds remain with MDAs and will require a further extension to be fully expanded. Given the critical importance of some key projects nearing completion, requesting a further extension of the expiration clause in 2022 Supplementary Appropriation Bill and the long title and explanatory memorandum is expedient to avoid compounding the problem of abandoned projects, given that some of the projects were not provided for in the 2023 budget. I therefore urge my colleagues to give the full support to this bill to allow full utilization of capital releases in order to help reflect the economy, while I move that the two bills be referred to the Committee of the Whole for close-by-close consideration.
In what the leader has just presented in the lead debate, probably we should have had a closed session to explain, because this is not a normal sitting day. This is a special session. I apologize for that. But essentially what we are trying to do here is we have passed the Supplementary Appropriation Bill, and it was signed, it's an act, and the date of implementation lapses end of June. But there has not been releases at all. And majority of what is in that Appropriation Act, Supplementary Appropriation Act, are roads and bridges that were destroyed by the annual flood that we had in 2023, largely, and 2022. So we felt, together with the House, that since releases may start from next week, it is impossible that 819 billion that was provided in that supplementary appropriation could be utilized between now and end of June. And of course, we need the roads to be fixed. We need the bridges to be fixed. It's already late in some parts of the country. It has started raining already in most of the southern states. And if we don't hasten it and the rain takes over, even to reconstruct or rehabilitate those roads and bridges may be near impossible. So essentially that's why we felt we should have a special session today so that we're able to pass it. The House passed it on Thursday this week. And what is expected of us is we pass it Wednesday. Okay. We pass it along with the House, and then the releases will start immediately, so that the implementation of the supplementary budget will now be implemented, and we hope that that will give comfort to many parts of the country where the roads and bridges were destroyed by the flood. So I apologize for our inability to hold a closed session. I was just in a hurry at the time. I hope that the apology is accepted. Any contribution, please? Otherwise, we're going to close. No. Baba Keita, I'm sure someone will raise a point of order against you. But I will still give you a chance because you have raised your hand, and then someone can raise a point of order. Hold on. Baba Keita, please, just hold on. The Sungu Senator Baba Keita, if you want to speak, you come back to your seat. And I pray that somebody does not raise a point of order against you. Okay. Someone is saying it's an emergency, so.
I was sorry for my dressing because I was at the airport heading for my village when I received the text that there was an emergency. First of all, Mr. President, with all due respect, I didn't see anything urgent here that would not have waited to Tuesday because some of us were already determined to go to our various businesses. At any rate, I want to say that the passage of the supplementary budget, I think we are only recycling this. There was a time when this same issue came here and senators protested. We don't have to follow what the House of Representatives do. And we are lucky that some of you are here. We might not be here, but business is, government business is a continuous hill. Let's allow the other senators who are elected to come and do this thing. And furthermore, anything that we didn't do 6, 7 months, 8 months ago about our roads, we cannot do it in 3 weeks or 4 weeks. This is the honest truth. Secondly, Mr. President, I saw that the passage of this Ways and Means were agreed for 5%, and now it's 15%. I don't know how, where, and how we discuss this, and I don't know whether it has been discussed in the assembly, so in the chamber. So I think these two things are of concern to so many of us here, and people have been voicing it on the ground. So I felt I should just voice it out on this.
Well, thank you. Let me say that if we can do something now, we don't have to wait until next time. What we have said here, this is a very serious emergency for us in the country. And you recall that in our matter of urgent public importance, we raise issues like this. Actually, somebody can raise this kind of thing, that any day spent is lost. And I believe that what we have is for us to make progress with this. Let them go and start implementing. But let the approval be given. So while I take note of your concern, but I want to assure you that there is nothing else but the feeling that time is of essence. And we can't wait for any long time, because government is continuity. Government is continuity. When they start the implementation, let the new administration come and take over. Any comment? Okay, Senator.